On Twitter today, the president weighed in on the state Supreme Court ruling that struck down Governor Whitmer's emergency powers. He called it a, quote, big win for the people of Michigan, urging the reopening of schools. And that ruling is the reason the state Senate is returning to Lansing tomorrow. Mara McDonald is live with a preview of what the Senate session could mean for the orders we've been following for months now. Mara?
Hi, Kimberly. So here is what we expect to happen tomorrow morning. The Senate goes into session. We know they are going to be taking up a number of COVID-related bills, everything from COVID in nursing homes to COVID-related unemployment. But after that is where things are going to get really interesting, because the Senate Majority Leader says he is going to start talking about how now they're going to have to try and move Michigan forward. The Michigan Supreme Court did two things. Number one, in a split decision, it overturned a 1945 law that Whitmer had been using to churn out executive orders with no checks and balances from the legislature. And two, in a unanimous decision, the court said all of her executive orders past April 30th of this year are not valid because there was no input from the Michigan legislature.
As a result of the court and legislature's action, our COVID-19 cases will very likely go up. There will be uncertainty, disruption, and possibly greater risk to our economy, more people quarantined, and more deaths.
Tomorrow, Senate Majority Leader Mike Shirkey, who does not support a statewide mask mandate, is set to talk about what's next. The governor, meanwhile, has had the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services step in to keep mask mandates in place. Health departments have sweeping authority in a pandemic. All of which means don't expect masks to become optional. But the days of the governor issuing executive orders are over unless it's a deal reached with the legislature. They managed to pull together to pass a bipartisan budget ahead of schedule the last week of September. We're about to see how well our elected leaders can compromise and cooperate with each other. Back here live, bottom line, don't expect any massive changes immediately. I think we're going to have to see people dealing with each other on what they think, for example, density should be in restaurants. Should you reopen bars at a certain level? We're about to see how that's about to go. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald. Back to you.
Okay, Mara, we'll be watching. Thanks.